Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the JAYBARI Show, episode 3. We on the third episode. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah, we on the third episode. Man, already 3 episodes within the year, man. What the hell is going on? Consistency? Huh? What is good, everybody, man? I appreciate everybody showing love here with the JAYBARI Show, man. For those people that hit the like button, for those people that comment, for anyone that shared the stream out, I appreciate it. Can't say that enough when it comes to the community, man. Who is interrupting my intro? Yo, Cobb Sanity, man. Appreciate you joining the ranks of Soldier First Class. Thank you, my good sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? All the new subscribers as well. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy your stay here. Get familiar with the content. There's a lot of content coming out here, not just the live streams, a lot of gaming content. Speaking of that, we're going to be uploading. Well, it's already uploading, but it's scheduled to come out tomorrow with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the Waiting Room, episode number 9. That is coming out Thursday in the morning, if you guys want to check that out. And we're going to go back to the regular scheduled program on Mondays, next week. You know, it was Martin Luther King Day this Monday, and I wasn't home this weekend, so I didn't upload any of the content there. But now I upload an episode, schedule it, keep it moving. Also on Tuesdays, we're going to be doing the waiting room for Granblue Fantasy Relink. So I'm uploading the story of Granblue Fantasy versus Rising to get familiar with the characters once again. You know, anybody that have any questions or whatnot. A lot of that stuff in the story for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, they have like a really, really great dictionary and glossary, matter of fact, explaining a lot of the characters, a lot of the lore, a lot of the concepts of Granblue Fantasy. So you guys can get caught up. You know, I know the developer said that you don't really need to play, the mobile game or anything prior to Relink. But it's always cool if you're super, super excited. It's always cool to get wrapped up. Like, that's one of the reasons why I got into Granblue is when the fighting game got announced. I remember it's like, oh, this game looks sick as hell. What the hell is Granblue? Where is this from? You know what I mean? And after that, I started researching it, looked it up, and I saw that they had a online mobile game. So I just gave it a try. I wasn't even trying to do anything crazy with it, but I ended up playing it and ended up liking it. You know what I mean? Ended up, doing the systems and learning some of the story and whatnot. They had like 3 chapters I think I could play. It's been years. It's been a while since I played it, but it was like 3 chapters from what I remember. From what I remember, it was like 3 chapters. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's like different, like whole bunch of like episodes and whatnot, whatever they call it. But it was a cool, experience, and that got me really into the fighting game and just learn about the characters and whatnot that's in the fighting game. You know what I mean? So, and I always been just like looking up and doing my research with Granblue that got me into the fighting game, got me into the series. But yeah, man. So it's no different with Relink. You know what I mean? Just doing the same thing. I already did the story in Versus, the original game, but I'm just playing it over again because it's new trophies anyway. But welcome, guys, to episode 3 of the JAYBARI Show. I see you guys. Yo, AG, what's good, man? I ain't see you in a minute, AG. What's good, man? Hopefully everything's good with you. Happy 2024. Happy New Year. Yo, Sick Nick Mondo, what's good, man? Yo, JackMove, what's good, man? He said, yo, fuck Foamstars, love you, Barry. Yo, JackMove, we go. Listen, I'm gonna put out a tweet. The tweet that you mentioned, I'm gonna talk about that today, man. You know what I mean? Because mainly I'm gonna talk about it just to give you my angle of what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure you understand. But for the slow motherfuckers that can't mind their fucking business, that comment right after, I have to cook them a little bit. You know what I mean? But yo, Surfing, what's good, man? Yo, Muck, what going, man? What going, Muck? Yo, Trap House Game, what's good, Ant? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Cobb Sandy, what's up? Henry Heck, what's up? The Macho Channel, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Macho in the building. See you doing your thing over there on Twitch. See you do your thing also on YouTube, man. And I mean, stay consistent and all that, man. And I wish you nothing but the best, man. Because this year is all time. Yeah, yo, y'all gotta understand, man. I am in such a very, very happy place when it comes to gaming. Like, if I comment on anything that I disagree with, that mean I actually rock at you. Because normally a lot of stuff that I see on Twitter, I just ignore it, man. I just do my thing and just type out and do my thing. But you know what I mean? If I comment on your shit, that mean like, all right, yo, I can comment and we can go back and forth and there's no like disrespect or nothing going on. It be the side motherfuckers, the sidemen that stir the pot. You know what I mean? It be them side motherfuckers that be like, ooh, let me instigate. Sit your ass down, please. Mind your business. You know what I mean? When two grown men is talking, stay out. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that can't even spell purple want to comment on people's comments. Sit your ass down, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yo, they gonna be mad at me today. You know what I mean? Yo, Philip said, what's good, man? Yo, Chuck, what's good, my G? Shout out to my bro Chuck in the building, man. You know what I mean? Yo, Persona, what's good, man? Shout out to my bro Persona. You know what I mean? In the building. Yo, Wups is coming back this Saturday. So make sure you guys tune in for Wups. You know what I mean? There was no Wups last weekend because, yeah, I wasn't here. I wasn't home. But, you know, your bro is home and we about to get it in. You feel me? You know, Damien, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Damien in the building. Yo, J-Ro, what's up, man? Cyber Dragon, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Cyber Dragon as well. DC Gaming, what's up, man? Shout out to DC. Yo, Wonka, what's good, man? Shout out to Wonka. Yo, Cloud Strife. It's all time. It's all time. You know what I mean? Yo, Caleb Kaiser in the building. Yo, Henry Head, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through, man. If you don't mind. Yo, Low-Key Poppy, what's up, man? Yo, Baticus, what's good, Baticus? Shout out to my man Baticus in the building, man. You know what I mean? Yo, definitely tune into those guys as well, man. Baticus, you know, Agent, you know, Jet. Those guys are always constantly streaming. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't catch the streams live because honestly, I be doing shit. But I do catch the streams, you know, when I do. You know what I mean? Seeing these guys playing Street Fighter and whatnot. But definitely catch them, man. Shout out to my man Dreology in the building as well, man. Shout out to Dre. Upchuck Gaming, you know, the Plus on Block boys, man. Every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. These guys do a fighting game podcast. You guys looking for something different outside of the norm, you know, where people go back and forth talking about PlayStation and Xbox. Definitely go and tune in to Plus on Block podcast. Like I said, every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, where they talk about fighting games and go back and forth in there. You know what I mean? Something where you can actually go back and forth in, you know what I mean? No console war stuff, which is always crazy to me. Yo, DeFloyd, what's up, man? DeFloyd, my bad. It's always crazy to me that a lot of people be like, who is interrupting my intro? Oh, yo, Jazzy Jefferson, man, welcome. I appreciate you joining the ranks of Soldier First Class, man. Welcome, man. Listen, we're gonna have a lot of first soldiers in the building in February, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a lot of Soldier First Class members in the building. This I can't speak. This February, the goddamn last month of the last day of the month. You know what I mean? I'm really excited for Rebirth, and I will be dropping my final Fantasy Rebirth news this week, where I'm going to go over the new trailer, some of the stuff that I've seen in the trailer, and that's it. I'm done. I'm already hype. I'm already good to go. I don't need to see any more. Square Enix, stop. We're going to sound like Hargeet. Stop. Enough. You're already killing us with so many trailers. Stop. Enough. Enough is enough. Yo, Big Cloud Gaming, what's good, man? Y'all finally beat Final Fantasy VII Remake. I see why you getting crazy. Excited. What up, Bar? Yo, man, listen. In my personal opinion, Final Fantasy VII Remake is the best game to come out last generation. It's my current favorite game this generation. You know what I mean? Yes, that's bias. Yes, it is. Nothing wrong with being biased, but they did a wonderful job with the remake. You know what I mean? 7 is my favorite game of all time. You know what I mean? Going into the remake, I felt like they did a great job, putting the system mechanics that the original game had, but adding a lot of newness to it where it feels fresh and it constantly can just play it and play it and play it. I never get tired playing that game, man. I don't even know what playthrough I'm on in that game, but I can never get tired playing that game because it's always just like mad fun. Always you can mix and match stuff to do with the material system. Just a great time. You know what I mean? The only thing I would want them to do is incorporate hard mode, but incorporate hard mode with using the items. You know what I mean? Because every time I play the game, I have to play in hard mode because, just for the difficulty. But I'm maxed out in items. You know what I mean? You got all this chest that you're picking up. You can't get no goddamn items. That's it. But yo, low quality content. What's good, man? Enough. Yo, Caleb Kaiser, what's up, man? But yo, Ice Queen, what's up, Ice Queen? The Queen of Ice in the building. Welcome everybody, like I said, to the 3rd episode of the JAYBARI Show. You know what I mean? I will be dropping the topics right here, what we're gonna be talking about. Just a little bit of Granblue Fantasy Relink. I want a lot of people playing that game. I want a lot of people, purchasing the game. I want a lot of people supporting the game. I think this is going to be a really, really fun game, especially going to be a great game to tie you over until Rebirth comes out. And yeah, I just been having a wonderful time playing Relink. It is pretty much everything I want, Granblue to be. If which it is a 3rd person action RPG game. They could have easily made this turn-based as well. But having the action and having it feel so good, every character plays so differently. You know what I mean? Buffing your characters, debuffing enemies. It's just been such a great time. Like they have a lot of the concepts of the mobile game incorporated in here, and just seeing it flow in action. I'm just mind blowing, man. Like I can't put the joint down. I've been playing the quests like just hours and hours and hours, just doing the same boss fight. Me and Persona, we'll sit down like, we playing Granblue. We'll sit down for like 3 hours just doing the same boss fight. Each run we have a different, thing that we're doing. We have a different experience. You know what I mean? It's just been crazy. And that's a normal boss fight. If you guys look at the quest, that's a normal boss fight. You know what I mean? You're obviously going to have your harder ones, your elites, you know what I mean? Your raids, you know what I mean? That they're going to be incorporating in the game. And yeah, I just can't wait for it, man. You know what I mean? Like I can't put the goddamn demo down. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, right after this show, I might be playing the demo again. All I've been playing was Granblue. Either is Versus Rising or Relink. That's all I've been playing. You know what I mean? That's all I've been playing is Granblue. Granblue is like legit creeping up to be like my favorite, one of my favorite series is right now. You know what I mean? It's definitely creeping up there. Like the Final Fantasies, the Ys, the Tales, the Dragon Quests. When it comes to RPGs, it's definitely it's creeping up there for me like a series. And I hope it is more to come with it. You know what I mean? Not just Relink, but there's more games, adding more story. Because there's so much characters, there's so much lore within Granblue. It's ridiculous. You can go forever and ever. And the devs made it clear once again for anybody that missed that stream or missed any tweet, explaining it. This is not a live service game. This is a full-fledged, full release game with content that they're going to have from, start to finish, completed. But also they're going to be adding post content to the game later on. So we're going to be getting a Lucilius raid, I think next month, and then in March and in April we're going to get more. We're going to get Eternals characters. So we're going to get Seophon and we're going to get Twinian. They're a part of the Eternals. They're like a group of Skyfarers, like the elite. They're the best of the best in the world, like best of the best in the Skydom in the Granblue world. And those two characters are coming. Seophon, he's the leader of the Eternals. So if you guys played Versus or Versus Rising, You have characters like Seox, and then you have characters like Uno or Arne. Those are Eternals as well. You know what I mean? You could, they have like legendary weapons and all that shit. Sea of Fun is going to be really cool because he got like a whole bunch of weapons. He's a master of like a whole bunch of weapons. So I definitely want to see how they're going to incorporate him in the, Relink, type gameplay. I think that's going to be really, really fun to see him play, man. But yeah, like Granblue, I just been having a great time playing it, man. I think it's a fun ass game. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to upload, but I don't want to flood people with content on the channel because I know how that could go. When you put too much gaming in the gaming community, people get upset at that stuff, where they unsubscribe and stuff like that. So I kind of want to space things out, but I do have like my impressions. I do have like some talking points when it comes to characters that I want to show. But when the full game releases, I will be uploading way, way, way more. Like character breakdown for each character and all that stuff. But yeah, I've been having a great time with Granblue Fantasy Relink. And if you didn't play the game, or if you didn't try it yet, download the demo. I don't understand on Twitter. You guys are all hardcore gamers on Twitter. Everybody want to prove to everybody else that they are a better gamer. They are more hardcore than this person, but be asking the dumbest questions in the gaming community. Huh? You put up a photo of Granblue, motherfucker coming to you. Oh, is the game out yet? Yo, Matt, what up? Is the game out yet? What? Where the hell? Where are you? You're not on Earth. The fuck is wrong with you? Got people in I put a tweet out. Yo, having a great time. Let me show you the tweet. I ain't even going to expose a person, but this shit was dumb to me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? There's no way. Look at this. Put out this tweet. I love Granblue Fantasy Relink. This is the first night the game came out, right? Let's go. The ice shall be your grave. That's a common thing that Lancelot says with the bro persona. You got a fucking picture right here. Huh? You got a picture right here. Yo, DC Gaming, man. Appreciate you joining the ranks. Soldier First Class or rejoin the ranks. 13 months, man. Yo, Bari, I need your help in Granblue. Do I use the left sticks to move? Yo, that's what they be asking, bro. Huh? How do I pan the camera? What the hell's going on? Yo, TZ, what up, bro? You know what I mean? Yo, Wells, the game out. Yo, Dre, you stupid, man. You know what I mean? The picture is right here. Then you got gameplay. You got gameplay being shown with other people, me and Persona and other people. Here come the question. Yo, can I play that game online with a friend? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, Stone, what up, Stone? Yo, I promise you guys, I promise you, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood because, yo, my tolerance with some of the questions, yo, you know what I mean? It's beyond, it's overfilling, it's overflowing. And the fact that I don't even comment, respond, that I'm in a good mood. You can't kill my high. You can't kill, I'm in the clouds. You can't kill my high. Yo, there was another dumbass question somebody put. You know what I mean? They were trying to tell me about Granblue. I was like, yo, what? There was like, yo, you can earn rewards or something like that to the game. And I'm like, the fuck? Did you just ask me? Oh, what you just tell me? Yo, son. Yo, this show is crazy, man. This show is crazy, man. But like I said, Go and play Granblue. You will have a fun time. If you don't have a fun time, I don't know what to tell you. You're just if you're not having a good time, you might just be the gaming curmudgeon. You know what I mean? You might be in that category of curmudgeoncy. I just made that word up, okay? You know what I mean? You're going to hear in a podcast, you're going to hear in a video later, somebody say curmudgeoncy, and they're going to be like, yeah, you know, I feel like I just made that up. That's typically how it goes around here. It's just ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, go and play Granblue, and let me know your thoughts of the game, man. You know what I mean? I felt like they did a great job with the story as well, because when they said snippet, they gave you a snippet. You can make that little snippet of the single player side as long as you want, pause, because there's like secrets that you can do, you know, to get like to fight like harder enemies and whatnot, within the little demo. And yeah, I've been having a great time with it, you know, where I played the story like 2 times. I did like the secret like graveyard stuff. You know what I mean? There's a few of them that's hidden within that little area. And yeah, the boss fight, very, very fun boss fight. You know what I mean? I was shocked when he summoned like the other 3 bigger dudes. I was like, oh, what? And this boss is going hand with the shield. Listen, man. Yo, and the game is beautiful too, man. It is beautiful. Granblue is what I want Zelda to look like. Tears of the Kingdom. You see how, let me just show you this picture, man. And I know a lot of Nintendo motherfuckers are going to get upset, but deep down in their heart, they know I'm telling the truth. Look how beautiful this game is, yo. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, bruh. Yo, Nix, what up? Yo, Stone, appreciate the $1.99. iPhone user. She said, yeah, oh, I like Stella Yams. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, when PlayStation dropped that heat, I don't want to hear no excuses. But look how beautiful this game is, yo. High pixel count. You know what I mean? Look like a painting. You know what I mean? Just gorgeous. High octane action. RPG elements. Everybody want RPG elements. Yo, I promise. Because a lot of people got upset at me. Which I don't, yo, a troll funny tweet get people upset. You know what I mean? Where people can't distinguish between, oh, somebody joking around and somebody being serious. Right? I put out a tweet saying, if you're not playing Granblue, I'm going to block you. We're going to go to the Foamstars one. Where did I put that tweet out? I said something about blocking somebody. You know what I mean? Is it this one? Oh, this is the Foamstars one. The Foamstars one is the one that people, you know, gravitated to. Hold on, let me put this in. A what? Hold on. Hold on. Dang, I can't even find my own tweet. Damn, I block a lot of people. Sheesh. Maybe type in Bari and block is not the move. Hold on. Granblue Fantasy Relink blocked. Oh yeah, here it is. You know what I mean? Yo, Outside Gaming, what's up, man? Just messing around with people. If you're not purchasing Granblue Fantasy Relink Day 1, you will be blocked. And I don't really want to like hunt people down and whatnot, but there be a lot of people that be saying stuff on Twitter. They be saying stuff on Twitter Spaces, and they will have like a whole laundry list of things they want in a game or want a game to be. And then when there's finally a game that comes out that offers those things, they still don't purchase it. You know what I mean? They still don't buy it. This is why the third topic that we have here, matter of fact, we might make both of these speak from the heart. The third topic that we have here, we might make both of these speak from the heart. Because I have this third topic as far as like the excuse not to play or purchase a game. You know what I mean? And I have a whole bunch of excuses that we're going to see. We're going to have some fun with it. But the Foamstars is definitely going to be a speak from the heart. Okay? It's definitely going to be a speak from the heart. But at the end of the day, I just want to put a lot of spotlight on Granblue Fantasy Relink, because I do think that if you do have the time, if like, because I know there's a lot of games that's coming out in February. You got Persona, you got Granblue, you got Helldivers, you have Suicide Squad, you know, Tekken just like a couple of days before, On the Night in Birth a couple of days before. There's just a lot of games releasing. You know what I mean? Like here, I put down already that, yo, Foamstars. We're gonna talk about Foamstars, but we're talking about the second part of this thing here. Granblue Fantasy Relink, Persona 3 Reloaded, Foamstars, Helldivers, Ultros, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. All those games coming out in February. And if I put out like a list like this, that doesn't mean that there's other games in February that I don't have my eye on, but it's not something that I'm super interested in at that time. You know what I mean? Because when you do lists like this, people be like, "Oh, but you forgot this game." No, I didn't forget any game. This is my list. If you want to talk about the game, if you want to highlight the game, you can do that on your own Twitter. Get what I'm saying? You're not going to force me to put a game that you're excited for on my own personal list. So, but I do understand there's a whole bunch of games coming out and everybody's list is different. But if you're looking for that high octane, great story, great characters, a lot of RPG elements, building your class up, online multiplayer, playing with your friends, challenge, Granblue Fantasy Relink is your game. I guarantee it. And there's a demo. I don't know why people are scared to play the demo. You don't have to play the story part of the demo. Play the quest. Play the online stuff. Get familiar with some of the characters. See what you're going to be getting into when it comes to just quest or even end game stuff. You know what I mean? Before you ask that question that you know you want to type up on your broken keyboard, like I said, that the K button don't work. You got to use a tweezer. Play the fucking demo. Huh? Play the demo. That's it. That's it. It ain't gonna hurt you. It's okay to be like, yo, I like this game. It's okay to be like, yo, I think this game is good. It's okay to be like, yo, I'm having some fun with this game. It is okay. Huh? Shit crazy. Yo, shout out to my man, Blandrew. Yo, Blandrew, what is good, man? What? Who does subscribe? Yo, Jermaine Jameson, what's up, man? Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here, man. Welcome to the channel, man. But shout out to my bro Blandrew, man. He said, "Hey, JAYBARI." He said, "Hope you've been well. Cleaning up on my Switch and PS5 backlog, having a blast. Feels good to unplug from social media and all the foolishness and just game. Hit the like button." Yeah, man. Like, I don't understand it why it's such like a hassle or it's such a bad thing to just like enjoy a game. You know what I mean? You can enjoy video games, man. This is why I keep saying that a lot of people that give impressions on games are bare minimum gamers. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're playing the game, but they're not really enjoying it. They're playing the game to run to social media, give that opinion. Oh, it's trash. Oh, it's godlike. It's masterpiece. But you're not, yo, that's why I said, like, I like to see like gameplay behind a lot of stuff so I can assess the opinion. But a lot of people don't do that shit. You know what I mean? And now we just have so much like negativity with our gaming. And some of the stuff is rightfully so, because if a company's not doing something that you personally want, hey, I have nothing to argue with that. You know what I mean? Because everybody have different tastes. Yo, Stone, appreciate the $4.99 iPhone user. She said, they told me the combat was just square, triangle, square. I told them to get good. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what people be like. Like, if you're just pressing square, triangle, square, square, triangle, square, then sit your ass down and let the big boys talk about the combat. You know what I mean? Everybody they be wanting this deep combat. Oh, I want combat to be deep and layered and flushed out, but you barely doing the minimum. You ain't even doing shit right now with the easy games. It's no different than like people come into fighting games. You know what I mean? Twitter spaces go up and they're like, oh man, I wish fighting games was difficult. You know, these combos are too hard. Why are they doing easy mode? Why do they have auto combos? And they can barely, you can barely do anything with the stuff that they're giving you now, if it's so easy. Huh? The hell is going on? It's why you don't see no gameplay. Oh, I thought the combat was simplistic. There's no depth. Like, shut up. Of course, you're going to say there's no depth if you just press square. Anybody can just press square. Heck, Devil May Cry 5, you can just press square or whatever. You don't have to do all the fancy tricks and stylish moves. But that doesn't mean the combat isn't good or it's not layered or it's not in depth. Just because you want to do the bare minimum. Get past the game. God of War, you can just press R1 and R2. Let me switch over to a new weapon and press R1 and R2. That doesn't mean the combat doesn't have any depth. It doesn't mean it's not layered. The same thing that people be doing with Final Fantasy. That's why I put that video out. Because I know half of the people that says Final Fantasy 16 combat, it sucks or it doesn't have any depth, they can't pull that combo off. Guarantee it. And that's just using 2 of the icons. That's not even doing the fun shit. Huh? That's before I was even messing around with the time stop ability with Odin. That's basic shit. And I guarantee you, majority of motherfuckers can't do that. But they will sit down and tell you that this combat lacks, or this is ass, or this that got no depth. Sit your ass down. I've been playing Granblue Fantasy Relink for 23 hours. And there's still stuff with Lancelot. There's still stuff I'm like, oh, I could do this. Oh, let me try to chain this. Huh? And I think Lancelot is a easier character to learn in the game, but there's still some level of depth there. There's still layers there that you can figure out. Oh, I can jump cancel this. Oh, I can get a rising uppercut with Lancelot with this. I didn't even know some of that. 20 hours in, and I'm just, oh shit, I didn't know that. Huh? And you only have 5 abilities currently in the demo. There's way more abilities in a mobile game, and it's going to be in Relink. Oh, man. It's craziness, man. Like, yo, every time somebody says something about combat, gameplay, just be like, yo, where is your gameplay? Let's ask that question. Where is your gameplay? You know what I mean? You see a motherfucker put some gameplay shit in their review. Where is your gameplay? But then the people that showcase the gameplay, to show some type of depth, show some type of layers on their game, they're trying to tell you you're not credible. They're trying to clown you. Like, oh my God, why are your damage coming for the game? It doesn't have the mechanics. So what am I showing? You know what I mean? Craziness, man. But anyways, who set me off in that tangent? It was Blandrew, right? Blandrew, I blame you, man. Blandrew and Stone, I blame you. Huh? I blame Blandrew and Stone. But put me off on this tangent. I was in a good mood. All right, let's get into a good mood, man, because we're going to talk about some Foamstars, man. We about to get foamy. Huh? We about to get foamy. Because I'm still struggling to understand the hate Foamstar receives. You know what I mean? I feel like Foamstars. Yo, Dr. Kool-Aid Man, yo, appreciate the subscription. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here. Welcome to the channel, bro. I feel like Foamstars is going to be the Forspoken in 2024. Huh? Did that go over people's head? I feel like Foamstars is going to be the Forspoken of 2024. You know, remember when Forspoken came out, everybody just had this blind hate, this animosity towards the game. So much hate where people was cropping out dialogue scenes to make it seem like the conversations, the dialogue in the game was so horrible and cringe. Nobody was talking about combat. I bet you, I gotta look at some not Foamstar, but Forspoken shit. I bet you if I catch anybody talking about Forspoken combat is simplistic, no layers, I'll kick that person in the shin respectfully in real life. You know what I mean? But the game is just getting like blind hate, just like Forspoken. Like when you ask somebody, why don't you like Forspoken? There's never really a proper explanation. To this day, it's been over a year since Forspoken. I think end of the month is like going to be almost a year since Forspoken came out, and to this day, I've never properly got a proper explanation on why somebody is not interested in the game, why they don't like the game, why they think this game sucks. They just be like, "Oh, it's not that good. The story's the gameplay's it's just trash. It's not good. Square Enix shouldn't have done this." Oh, the studio closed down. You know, it's never not lie. So what made the game bad? Never a proper explanation. Ask somebody to this day, yo, Mooch, what's good, Mooch? Shout out to my man Mooch, man. Ask somebody to this day. Ask them, what makes Forspoken a bad game? I guarantee you're gonna hear everything under the sun other than what the game or what they're playing or what the story is. Cause they don't know. They don't know. Most people just rush through that shit so they can just talk about it. You know what I mean? Go along with the crowd. Oh, the Forspoken's a bad game. Let me hurry up and put out, oh yeah. I can confirm that Forspoken is a bad game. Type shit. But now when you see more people start playing the game, you know what I mean, over the years, not for the years, but over the months, you know, people's playing the game and it's like, yo, I'm actually liking this game. Yo, this game is actually pretty fun. I'm enjoying my time here. You know what I mean? I feel like Foamstars, you're going to have that same type of reaction or interaction with people. You know what I mean? When you ask somebody what makes Foamstars bad, you know, even the people that play demo, they can't give you a proper, you know, explanation why this game is bad. It's just trash. It's just a ripoff of Splatoon or whatever. No proper explanation, nothing. You know what I mean? And that's where you know there's like a certain blinded hate that will happen when it comes to a game. And with Foamstars, I don't even know why PlayStation fans is upset. You know, when it comes to that. So Foamstars, it got an announcement that is coming out February 6th. In my personal opinion, I think this is a bad release date for the game. I would have rather it come out like probably even like middle of March or something like that. I know that's even bad too because there's Dragon's Dogma and Rise of Ronin. But for me personally, as far as Games Attorney, what's up, man? As far as my anticipation list, my priority, I have like Granblue and Final Fantasy over the other latter two of the games, right? I'm more excited to play those. But I just feel like the timing of the game is releasing is bad. But they did a thing for Foamstars, no different than they did with like Destruction All-Star. Oh, summer release? Yeah, I can see summer release. I think, to be honest with you, yeah, I think a summer release will be better. To be honest with you, yeah, I agree with that. Yo, Gamer since 88, what's up, man? I think a summer release will be better. I agree with you, Blanchard. Yo, T-Man, what's up, man? Dre, I agree. But no different than with like Destruction All-Stars or other games. You know, Foamstars is launching in PlayStation Plus, and it will go on sale. I think they said like in March or something like that, or after March, for $30. So when I saw this news come out, I was like, oh, this is good for the people that, you know, didn't want to purchase the game, but now you have, you know, something there that you could purchase. You know, you could try the game out. Especially, you know, a lot of people, they were saying things like, oh, Foamstars should go in PlayStation Plus. But now that it did the thing that you've been asking for, now people want to turn around and they want to tell you that you're moving the goalposts. Huh? Did that go over your head? Motherfuckers sit on this app for months telling people, oh, it's a bad game. They need to launch this in Plus, right? They can't give you a proper, definitive reason why the game is bad, but they will sit down on podcasts, Twitter Spaces, tweets, all goddamn day to tell you Foamstars should be launching in PlayStation Plus. And when it does, you got to create another negative news cycle. That means the game is going to be horrible. That means people's not going to support it. You know what I mean? They just did exactly what you wanted. This is the second time I've seen this when it comes to a multiplayer game. Destruction All-Stars was number one. Destruction All-Stars is a game I pre-ordered before the PlayStation 5 came out. Pre-ordered it. I forgot how much was it when it went up for pre-order. It might be 70. I don't remember. Right? The game got delayed a little bit. I think it got delayed, got pushed back. Then they said, yo, we launching this in Plus. People was like, yo, this game is dead on arrival. Why are they charging for this game? This should be launching in Plus. PlayStation need multiplayer games. You know what I mean? While we are subscribing to Plus, yes, this is not a first-party game, right? It's not a first-party game. Destruction All-Stars, that's a first-party game. That's an own IP from PlayStation, but third-party developer. Huh? That's like saying Sackboy, A Big Adventure, is not a first-party game. Who's dumb enough to say that shit? First-party IP, not a first-party developer. Or Little Big Planet 3. That's not a first-party game. Who's dumb enough to say that shit? First-party IP, own IP, third-party developer. That was developed by Sumo Digital with Little Big Planet 3. Right? Well, people have been clamoring for online games. They see the online games come out. They tuck and hide. Like, oh, I don't know if I want to play that. This game looks garbage. It looks trash. Not even giving it a go. Not even giving it a try. Huh? Then when they launch it in the service that you're paying for, that you're telling people that you haven't been getting your money's worth because of online or whatnot, then you have an issue with that. That's why I made this tweet. I said, dudes on here said the game should be in PS Plus so it can have the player base. That's what we see all the goddamn time, right? This should launch in Plus so it should have the player base. This should go in PC for the player base. Then when they actually do it, they're not even gonna play or support the game, buy the game. Pure craziness. So yeah, when I saw this news, did I need this game to launch in PlayStation Plus? For me, no. I didn't need to go on PlayStation Plus. I was gonna buy it. I enjoyed the hell out of Foamstars. I had like 20-something hours in a weekend for the beta. Foamstars. The gameplay that I uploaded on YouTube, this stuff right here, this is not even touching the surface of how much gameplay I have on my console. You see a 3-minute match here, 9-minute match here, 2-minute match here, and this had like 3 matches within my impressions of the game. I have way more content than that to upload for this game. Huh? So I didn't need no shit. I didn't need nothing to go on PlayStation Plus. It's no different. It's no different than what's the game? Drawn to Death. Drawn to Death. First interview with David Jaffe when he was an actual developer. Huh? Not when he's a content creator. We had an interview with David Jaffe talking about Drawn to Death. You know, and a lot of people's feedback, a lot of people's that's when he was the Bartley, what do you call it, the Bartley Detective Agency, something like that. The studio was called. A lot of the feedback was like, hey, David Jaffe, you should launch this service in you should launch this service in PlayStation Plus. Hold on, what happened? Oh man, you should launch your service in PlayStation Plus. That's exactly what he did. Yo, Jazzy Jefferson, man, appreciate the $10 donation. Android user. He says, need that speak from the heart, Foamstars. People definitely not giving it a fair and sincere chance. They mad you can buy it, but if it was free, they would call it a gas and not play it. Well, I mean, it's launching in PlayStation Plus. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you playing, I mean, you're still paying for the game, but you paying to have access to the game. You know what I mean? So you don't have to purchase it for $40 or $50, whatever it is. Huh? But the same thing that people in this community be saying, they hit that with David Jaffe. Then when they launch a game in Plus, they be like, oh, the game. Oh, nope. They didn't even play it, by the way. They didn't play the game. I know they didn't play it. You know what I mean? Around that time when we was talking to David with Jaffe, he could track every PSN that's playing that game. And he definitely told us what it was the beta time. He definitely told us some of the PSNs that was on there. Because I had to let him know too. I was like, yeah, Bari baby. Huh? But we've seen this multiple times where people will request for PlayStation to do something, but when they do it, they want to turn it into negative news. Now the game is going to be horrible. Now there's no confidence. What? The devs don't have any confidence in the game now because they're launching it in Plus. Something that you wanted them to do. This shit is crazy. He said, now the talking point is if it launches in Plus is garbage. Gaming curmudgeons. That's what you see. Gaming curmudgeons. Criminology. Crummunge swords. Failed with that one. You know what I mean? Gaming curmudgeons all over my goddamn timeline. These people I follow too. Shaking my head at these people like, what? You're lucky I'm in a good mood. I'd have definitely had a horrible gaming takes with a lot of people, but I'm in a good mood. Just pure craziness, man. Pure craziness going on, yo. You know what I mean? Where's the other tweet that I had when it came to this game? Oh, this one right here. Hey, yo. I said, this is the funny part, right? People don't understand this. Let me be nice when I say this. I'm always playing chess. No tweet out here is just no simplistic, dumbass tweet. That's what's you know what I mean? It's always a chess move with me. And this tweet was just to expose people's sentiments when it just come to what they be saying in general, right? Because I said the same thing with Granblue, but this one hit other people more. Yo, Court, what's good, bro? That's my man Court. He said, if you're not going to play Foamstars, you'll be blocked. Simple tweet, right? That got people upset. I've seen Xbox dudes screenshotting my shit. There's people I got blocked, and they got my tweet. I got these people blocked. I don't even know how you see my junk. Either they got a stock account or they got people sending them shit, which I know that's what it is. There's always a secret chat, people. There's always a secret chat. And every time, every day, people prove that point more and more and more. You know what I mean? I don't know how people don't realize that shit yet. You know what I mean? I always tell people all the time too. Just because you have a stock account with a different name, different picture, doesn't mean your personality changes. You know what I mean? There's some people that will comment. Oh, I see the comment. I'm like, oh, this is this person. Because the way how you type your shit out, you know what I mean? I just know who you are. I ain't gonna expose you, but I just know who you are. But the reason why I tweeted it out is because the news of it's gonna be in plus. All these motherfuckers have plus. There's no reason you don't have no reason anymore to not try the game out. And I just wanted to see what the reaction is gonna be like. Oh, is people not gonna try? People's like, oh man, I guess I'm gonna be blocked. All right, so you're not using your PlayStation Plus then. Yo, the truth, what up, man? Nerdy Game, what up? You don't care about these multiplayer online games then. You know what I mean? You hearken for PlayStation to do multiplayer. When they do partner to get multiplayer games on their shit, you don't want to play them. They're gas games. So what the fuck you think is gonna? What do you think the PlayStation first party studio game's gonna be? Huh? If you're not gonna play the partnered exclusive ones, you ain't playing the first party ones either. You're gonna have an excuse for that. That's why we had the third topic with the excuses. Because I guarantee you, when the first party games come, the Concords, the Fair games, motherfuckers gonna get on their curmudgeon chairs and they're gonna say the same shit. Man, these games are trash. PlayStation fucking up. But you wanted first party games to do multiplayer. You wanted more multiplayer games for plus. They're doing and listening to your feedback. And then when they actually do it, you want the feedback. That's a bar or nah? Yo, B-Mo, what's up, man? Be more careful. That's a bar or nah? Nah? That went, nah? You know what I mean? Yo, but shout out to my man JackMove, man. This is my guy right here. You know what I mean? I had a nice little back and forth. It wasn't even like a back and forth. Just two comments. You know what I mean? But I hate when, you know, you having like a back and forth, or you having like a disagreement, or that's whatever, right? Conversation with somebody, and people just always just can't mind their damn business. You know what I mean? This is how I know a lot of y'all don't really interact with people in the real world. Like, mind your damn, yo, let's let the people talk. Huh? Just let the people talk, man. Let me find this tweet. Just let the people talk, man. You ain't got to put your 2 cents in every goddamn thing, man. Man, where is this tweet? I know I just had it. Every goddamn time, man. Find this damn tweet, man. Every goddamn time. Let's let people talk, man. Oh my God, bro, you should have posted that. Shut your ass up. You're not going to tell me what I can't post or what post. Because the point what I'm trying to make went over the head anyway. Just keep it moving. If you disagree, keep it moving. Shut your ass up. I told you, man, people just want a like and a giggle on this motherfucking shit. They don't care what the point is. They don't want context. Context go over a lot of people's head. But Jack made a tweet. Jack made a very slick tweet too. I need to find this goddamn tweet. You know what I mean? And the tweet went over a lot of people's head because at the end of the day, I don't think that is people's arguments when it comes to Game Pass, right? Because Jack made a tweet about people saying that if a game going to Game Pass, it's a bad game. You know what I mean? And hence he had that Game Pass fodder and whatnot. With his saying, but the true thing of like people saying Game Pass effect or this game sucks, Xbox stench, is because the issue with Game Pass is not that the game is just going into Game Pass. These games are being developed for Game Pass. It's a big difference. You know what I mean? Rather than a single purchase. And here you have dumb motherfuckers be like, oh, well, you do know that you can purchase a game. No shit, Sherlock. That has nothing to do with the point that I'm saying. That the game is being developed within Game Pass. Look at Sea of Thieves. Look how that game released to how it is now. That's what I mean when I say develop for Game Pass. The game launch, it was hot ass garbage. You got to wait 3 years, 4 years later. People are like, oh, look, Sea of Thieves got content. 4 years later, you're doing the bare minimum. You're doing the bare minimum with these games releasing. And then you developing on along the way within Game Pass service. That's my point. When I was saying to with JackMove statement. I gotta find the goddamn tweet though. You know what I mean? But I gotta show y'all Jack tweet. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, here it is. So here's Jack tweet right here. Right? So Jack says, game launching in Game Pass, dog shit, Game Pass fodder. I came up with this term, by the way. You're welcome. Shout out to my man Jack for coming up with that term. And then he said, but this doesn't prove your point though, Jack. Huh? This doesn't prove your point. Well, in a certain part, this doesn't prove it. So let's continue, right? Game launching in PlayStation Plus, heat, fire, heat, must play. So this came, during the whole Foamstars announcement. So when I saw the tweet, I'm like, oh, I think he talking about Foamstars. But I'm like, this have no real correlation with that because Foamstars is a game that we already played. We played the beta. You know what I mean? There's a lot of games launching in Game Pass. You ain't playing no beta. You ain't playing none of that. And that's why I'm like saying, like, what game that's launching into PlayStation Plus where people just overly praising it that they already didn't have a beta to play. Even Destruction All-Star, I think, had a beta. You know what I mean? And there wasn't PlayStation people. You know what I mean? It's one thing with the Xbox community that every goddamn month these dudes put out a tweet, which is nothing wrong with that because we do that the same thing with PlayStation Plus. You know what I mean? And get whatever Game Pass is offering, these dudes would be like, this is the best service in gaming. Bar none, no debate. You know what I mean? When I see people put out the PlayStation Plus stuff, or even when we do it on Whoops, even we have disagreement. What's our review score for the games coming into Plus? So this tweet right here doesn't even line up with how PlayStation community even behaves, because even with a game launching in Plus, people have difference of opinions. Look at Stray. There's a lot of people that even want to play Stray. Nobody was overly praising Stray. Destruction All-Stars. Nobody was overly praising Destruction All-Stars. You know what I mean? But you have a few people. There's a few people I see in the community that enjoyed Foamstars. That's like, oh, okay, cool news. You know what I mean? So yeah, the whole launching in PlayStation Plus, fire, heat, must play. There's no correlation, and Jack knows it. Jack knows it. The dumbass motherfuckers in the tweet don't know it though. They just going along with it. It's like, oh yeah, man, yeah, woohoo! So my tweet was saying, we played Foamstars though. It's definitely not the same. So Jack was like, they do that with games that's been played on either side though. You know how the narrative goes. No, that's not how the narrative goes though. Really, truly, it's not how the narrative goes. So I put out here saying, nah, this tweet makes it seem like people are blindly loving Foamstars coming to Plus. It's a good announcement because for those who enjoyed it, great. For those who weren't feeling it, I don't know. Why would this make them upset? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you didn't like Plus, I mean, if you didn't like Foamstars and you wasn't going to purchase it, I don't know how can an announcement of this game going to PlayStation Plus upset you. You wasn't going to buy it anyway. You are subscribed to Plus. I don't know how it upsets you. So the Game Pass argument leans towards the game being developed. The conceptual part of the game is in tandem with the service. And we've seen this a lot when it comes to the Xbox games for Game Pass rather than a standalone. When I say rather than a standalone purchase, that means the game itself is being developed like, okay, this is not being launched in Game Pass or whatever service. This is being developed like we're trying to sell you the game for $60, $70. It's a big difference. This is why you have keywords for the dumb people in the back. Developed rather. This is not me saying that you can't purchase a game that's in Game Pass for the dumb people in the back. You know what I mean? And then you had people in this tweet like, oh, nah, this ain't it. Shut your ass up, please. Fuck, you gonna tell me what's it? You are not on that level. Sorry. Tell me what I can tweet or what I can say. Let Jack respond, not you. Lucky I'm in a good mood, yo. I promise you. Lucky I'm in a good mood. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the tweet. Cause yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you want to expose hypocrisy or whatnot, but it's really not any hypocrisy because I could be like, okay, Jack, you are a PlayStation fan. Are you praising the game that's launching in Plus? If Jack responds no, then this blows up this whole concept of the tweet. They saying it's funny. You know what I mean? It's a funny tweet, but I'm just like, yo, it doesn't correlate to the PlayStation. Not from what I'm witnessing. Maybe from what he's witnessing. I don't know. Not from what I'm witnessing when it comes to PlayStation fans. I see people having disagreements when it comes to Plus all the goddamn time. You know what I mean? Yo, Jamar, what's up, man? Yo, what is up with you with this hairline shit? Every time I see Jamar in the chat, he always talking about some hairline shit. Yo, Jamar, your hairline better be on point. Huh? If I see a tweet from you and you got the Majin Vegeta hairline, the next live stream I'm doing, you're getting cooked. But there's no way you coming up in here every goddamn time talking about somebody's goddamn hairline or hairline this, hairline that, and your shit ain't on point. Huh? If I see you with the widow's peak on one side and you got the straight, you listen. You know what I mean? But yo, I just don't understand, why everybody is so upset with Foamstars launching in Plus, especially if you're not going to buy the game, especially if you didn't have any plans on buying the game, if you didn't like the game. One thing I would say though, hopefully the game does get supported and people do play it. Like I said from the jump after the beta when we played it, Foamstars is going to be one of those games that, you know, from time to time I come to it, play it on the weekend, and just chill. I'm not really looking into it to play it like super competitively, but it's going to be more so like a chill. You know what I mean? You know, probably have conversations with the people in the chat or whatnot, and just rock out. Yeah, because I do enjoy the game. I think the game is fun. You know what I mean? Is it something I'm going to be playing every day, hardcore? No, it's not. But there's nothing wrong with playing it from time to time, playing it on a weekend. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why people think like, okay, you like a game, but you got an online game, but you got to play every single day competitively. No, I don't. But the game is still good. Still had a fun time with it. I wouldn't play so much of the beta if it was horrible. You know what I mean? Well, that's not true, because there's games that I play that's beta because I like to give a game my full attention before I can deem it to be horrible or not. You know what I mean? There's games that, you know, I'm not even feeling the game, but I'll put the hours in just to say like, okay, here's my definitive opinion on it. So the thing is with online, it fluctuates when it comes to the experience. You know, you have one experience this match, could be completely different the next match. Whether that could be bad or that could be good or it could be great. You know what I mean? So I kind of, when it comes to online games, I kind of want to give it that time to be like, okay, I played enough where this is my definitive opinion. Here's what needs to happen. But even with Foamstars, there's stuff that I put in my impressions where I was like, yeah, this game is not perfect. There's things that they can work on here. And I would love to see them work on it, like the speed of the game. I feel like the speed could be much faster when it comes to this game. There's a few things where I feel like the spawn trapping can get heavy, especially if you're playing like a good team. They can definitely spawn trap you. I think they need to choose where they need more locations where you can spawn in within the game, not just a single designated area, especially when it comes to the whole, you know, the star mode, the main mode that we was playing, you know, things like that. And I said that in my impressions off the beta. It's not like I'm overly praising the game, you know, blindly praising the game. I have discrepancies with the game, but my overall playthrough, I had a great time with it. You know what I mean? And I don't understand how that upsets people that you enjoy a game. Cause that's all we've been seeing. You know what I mean? If you enjoy a game, people getting upset that you're enjoying the game because they don't like it. Like how me enjoying the game affect you? Especially if you want more multiplayer games on PlayStation. But this is where we get into the last part of the show real quick. Because, you know, as much as I see people saying that they want certain things, the excuses is coming. The excuses is coming. You know what I mean? The excuses are coming. Like the red coats is coming. The excuses, I've seen this so many times when it comes to games. Motherfuckers will overly praise RPGs. You know what I mean? When the RPG come, they got an excuse. They're not buying it. You know what I mean? They want more online games. When those online first party games release, they won't play it or buy it. We've seen this time and time and time. They will create every excuse under the sun. I gotta tie my shoelace. I can't buy the game. What do your shoelace have to do with you saying that you will support or buy a game that you want? It's no different than I think with Granblue. A lot of people I know that's praising it, having it on their list. You know, for list wars, they're not gonna buy that shit. Huh? Motherfuckers want RPGs with deep mechanics, thought out gameplay. You know what I mean? Building up characters. They're not gonna buy it. They're gonna have some excuse. You know, Square Enix is launching with too much games. Sega is launching with too much games. Side Game should have launched this game in the summer. The excuse is gonna be coming and coming and coming and coming. Pause. Gonna get foamy. So I'm putting out there what is going to be the excuse for 2024. Because 2023, we've seen a lot of excuses. Where, let me see if I have this in my drive. No, I don't. I'll send myself. I would talk about the whole Xbox thing, but really true, I don't give a fuck about Xbox, man. Yeah, no disrespect. No disrespect, but I really don't care about Xbox. Like, yeah, I made my little joke here and there, but whatever they're doing, I really don't care. I really don't care, man. I really and truly don't care. Satya and because it's just like it's just repeating yourself now. You know what I mean? If these are shits that we've been talking about, we've been mentioning these things, we've been highlighting these things, and at this point, it's just like, you don't care. Yo, Melvin, what up, man? Yo, Burr, what up? It's just like, yo, you're repeating the same thing. It's like a broken record, man. Dudes come out here and say everything under the sun. Microsoft is beyond consoles. Yeah, they're beyond your console. We putting all this shit on there. Thank you for every podcast telling people that. You know what I mean? Dudes out here be like, yo, I don't have no issue with Microsoft putting their games on the Switch. The fuck? The Switch is an Xbox competitor as well. I don't care if it goes on the Switch. I just don't want to go on PlayStation. Like, yo, that makes you feel better? Does that make you feel good? Do you feel good inside? What the hell is going on, man? I've been hearing that all week. I don't mind Nintendo. Like, Nintendo isn't selling the console same amount like PlayStation. Nintendo games are selling crazy too. They don't need Xbox. They really don't need no Xbox. They don't need none of them Xbox games. Nintendo is good. PlayStation don't need no Xbox games. They are good. Microsoft telling you they want to put it on consoles. How many consoles is out there? Huh? They didn't say we're going to put it on a console. How many consoles out there, guys? Let's count. Home consoles. How many home consoles are out there in the market? Anyways, I'll save that for somebody else that want to talk about that shit. I don't want to talk about that. But the excuse. This is general for these gamers, these gaming motherfuckers that create these excuses. The excuse. Okay? I wonder what the excuse will be. I wonder what will be the excuse when the first party games do release. Right? Because like I said, first party games is coming. We have people currently right now upset at PlayStation with the first 3 months of PlayStation in 2024. You got a lot of exclusive titles. You got a first party title that's coming out with The Last of Us 2 remastered. People's upset with that remaster. Even though you only really can pay $10 for it. If you don't want a remaster, you don't have to purchase it. Just a month ago, motherfuckers out here telling people they should charge for Valhalla because of the content of the roguelite mode. But Naughty Dog is charging for whatever it is, and they roll light mode. You can't make this shit up, man. Gaming curmudgeons. Can't make it up. So what would the excuse be now? Microtransactions? Should have released 2 years of the console? Games as a service? Not PlayStation 5 enough? Should be free? Is this what you're cooking? Or the goddamn Metacritic? Because we know this thing is predictable. We know the excuses will come. When that Concord hit, excuses will come. Fair games hit, excuses will come. Whatever studio hit, oh, it's not PS5 enough. The DualSense should rumble in my lap when I sit it down. This game should have came out at launch. The crazy excuses not to support or buy a game will come in this gaming community. And it's only with PlayStation. You know what I mean? The excuse is with PlayStation. The no support is with Xbox. Because you know them motherfuckers ain't buying shit. Huh? They ain't buying or playing shit. I think Xbox dudes, they will play a game for a couple of hours and put that shit down just so they can get the engagement for the month. You know what I mean? So Microsoft can make their tweet. Like this amount of people play that game. And that's it. We don't give a damn about passing no first level, completing the game, spoiler talks, spoiler casts. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Boot up the game, get an achievement, pack that shit up. So it's not really excuses with them. It's just no support. Yo, Rob, Gaming TV, what's up, man? He said, Barry, we know what these dudes are trying to do. Yes, man. I'm just sick and tired of the enthusiasm in gaming. It's just like it's diminishing within gaming community. You know what I mean? The things that should get you hype within the gaming community, people don't get hype for. Gameplay, people don't get hype for that. A live stream, people don't get hype for that. But talk shit about Jim Ryan. Talk shit about PlayStation. Talk shit about Xbox. Talk shit about Nintendo. People get hype for that. Not just the executive level business talk. The things that people say that they come into the gaming community for, they don't support. The shit that they want in games, they don't support. I'll wait for this game to come into a service. You know what I mean? I want this game to do this. The game that you wanted to do this comes out. I'm not buying that shit for $60, $70. The Metacritic isn't high enough. I've been hyping this game for 2 years. One day can kill 2 years of hype because of Metacritic. Especially for the Metacritic in the 80s or 70s. You've been hyping the game for 2 years. And a Metacritic, 1 day of Metacritic crush all that. Yo, Persona did send me this. He did send me this. What was this tweet from? Oh, Matt Piscatella. I thought was funny. But yeah, it's just too much excuses in the gaming community, man. And I'm sick and tired of it, man. There's no enthusiasm anymore for games. If you show any type of excitement, hype for games, people shun you. They look at you like you're the oddball. Why are you hyped for this? You should be angry. You are excited to play a game? What the hell is going on? You know what I mean? They look at you like, yo, what the hell? Like how are you in a community or hobby and there's not even one bit of excitement for video games? That's just crazy to me. Imagine going to a book club and say, I ain't excited to read this book, or I'm not excited to read books. The hell you in a book club for? You know what I mean? You in a movie club. You know what I mean? You review movies of the week. I'm not excited to watch movies. Why should I watch the movie? That's how the gaming community is, man. This tweet is funny right here. Subscription growth has flattened, and the subservice on console and PC platforms accounts for only 10% of video game content spending in the US. I get that some people want to protect their preferred model, but the idea of subs that will become dominant is unsupported by data. Jesus. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying gaming, subscriptions is the future. 10%. You know what I mean? I get it that you can buy a sub for a year, 3 months, or a month, but 10%. You know what I mean? This percent is higher than the people playing Hi-Fi Rush, though. But yeah, I would never want to see gaming go into a dominated subscription model. I don't understand why anybody would want to even have gaming that route. Just look at what the NFL did the other day. Huh? You had one of the biggest games in the playoffs, the Chiefs and the Dolphins, and they tied that shit to Peacock. It probably was good for Peacock, but imagine if gaming was like that way within services. You want to play this game, it's tied to the service, to the to the console that you already have. It's tied to a service. This is why I said when it comes to Foamstars, yeah, I think it's cool. It's good that it's launching in Plus, but for me, I'm buying the game. You know what I mean? When the game goes on sale, I'm buying the game. It's no different than Destruction All Stars. I bought Destruction All Stars. I bought Stray. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have Plus, but I use Plus different than how other people use Plus. You know what I mean? There's certain things that I'll play in Plus and stream and whatnot. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like if it's a game that I'm super interested in or anticipating or I want to play or I think is really good, yeah, I'll buy it. You know what I mean? It's no different than any game I'll try and plus I'm like, oh, this game's pretty good. I'll end up buying it. That's how I roll when it comes to the hobby that I love. You know what I mean? Like if I appreciate or if I like something, I'm gonna end up buying it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have Disney Plus, I have Hulu, Netflix, but that doesn't mean like if a movie that I want to see comes out, I'm going to the movie theater, and when it comes out digitally, I'm buying it as well, regardless of in the service, because I want to have that there in my library. Not when the service tells me I can watch the movie that I enjoy. Imagine wanting that for gaming, because that's what gaming would be if it becomes this way. If this becomes the model, you are not deciding what games you're playing. The company is deciding when you should play the games that you want to play or whatnot. So if this was predominantly service based, whatever is launching in the service that you see is how you decide what you want to play, rather than if you just see a game, oh, this looks interesting, let me go and buy and play it. I think that would be crazy. So I'm happy. 10%. I think that sounds all right. That sounds about right. You know what I mean? It should stay 10%. Really and truly. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's stop with the excuses, man. Too many goddamn excuses in the gaming community where, yo, let's get back to the fun of playing the game. I'm not saying that every game should be great. I'm not saying that every game you should be like, woo! You know what I mean? But god damn it, if you are starting to hate every single game that's coming out, everything don't look good, it's time to reevaluate the hobby that you're in. You know what I mean? It's time to reevaluate that shit. It's time, bro. It is crazy out here, man. Yo, Broken Lobo, what's up, man? Like I don't I especially on the PlayStation side, the Xbox dudes, I can get why they are curmudgeons, but the PlayStation side, especially this year, last year, I don't understand how you are a curmudgeon. How are you not enjoying the games that's are about to release? It's crazy. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy episode 3 of the JAYBARI Show, man. Thank you guys for coming out and rocking out. You know what I mean? I don't really want these shows to be super, super long. You know what I mean? I want, people to come in, check them out, and move it along however they want to move along. But I will have the timestamps, when the video does get uploaded. But I appreciate everyone that came through, in the live chat, commented, all the super chats. I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you for supporting the channel. And like I said, I'm going to have Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, the Waiting Room episode 9 released tomorrow in the morning, and I will have Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth news tomorrow as well, or during the week, tomorrow or Friday. You know what I mean? So definitely check be on the lookout for those people that subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoy your stay here. Check out the older content and whatnot, get familiar with the channel. And yeah, because I do have a lot of stuff that I upload. You know what I mean? So yeah, I will be uploading some Granblue stuff as well. So be on the lookout for that. But I'm trying to pace that a little bit more because I want to have my impressions for that. But I do appreciate everybody coming out. If you guys want to play Granblue Fantasy Relink, I will be jumping on that. To play for a couple, play for a few, and just chill out for the rest of the night, man. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's your boy JAYBARI, and I'm gone. Deuces.